very much. I'm Sarah Ludford, representing London, also from the Aldi Group, from the UK Liberal Democrats. Thank you very much to Chris and to Ivo for hosting this and for the Kashmir Centre for putting it on. I'm also very pleased to be able to speak in support of this exhibition, this event. I spend most of my time in the European Parliament talking about human rights and civil liberties and justice, largely inside the EU, but one of the principles that we follow is that nothing is off limits in terms we don't accept when a member state says get off our patch, it's none of your business, what we do inside is no justification for anyone outside to take an interest. We don't accept that obviously inside the EU. And I don't think that any important major countries in the world can accept that either. What happens across the world is certainly, important member states of the UN is of major importance to other major states in the UN. And so I think it's entirely legitimate to inquire and to poke our noses in and say what's happening here. Is it right? Is it just? And it's not for the European Parliament or for the EU to impose any type of solution or agreement. Our job, as others have said, is to follow certain principles of human rights, of democracy, of accountability, of self-determination, of support for those principles, and to provide some sort of facilitating and supportive framework to help others realise those principles and to come to solutions between the parties. So there's a big distinction between, coming in and saying this is how it's going to be done and saying we believe, we encourage the pursuance of certain principles and for conflicts to be resolved on the basis of those principles. And, we've had controversial discussions in this Parliament about Kashmir, but it's not up to us to say there is one right or wrong way to reach a solution. The fact is we want a solution that suits peace, justice, human rights, self-determination and democracy, and I think that's what we as MEPs can do as friendly supporters of all the peoples and parties involved, but with no vested interest in any particular outcome except one that allows people to live in peace and prosperity as we are trying to do in the European Union. So thank you very much for letting me speak.